Hello summoners and summonettes, it's Gordon here, and today I'm bringing you a Twisted Fate mid lane game. So as always, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Picking up the Doran's Ring as well as 2 health potions and the Warding Totem. Hi, I'm Gordon Gluck, have fun as usual. And we will go ahead and just run out to mid lane and do a little dance, because I like Twisted Fate's dance. And in honor of the incoming Lich Bane nerfs, I'm going to rush a Lich Bane this game because it is a very, very good item on Twisted Fate. It's very efficient with his W. That was rude, dude. I was dancing. But I will get it in the end here. BM, dude. I'm not sure who I'm against. It could be Vel'Koz, Heimdallr, or Lulu. But I'm assuming it is this Vel'Koz because he is in the mid lane. So rude, man. I just wanted to dance. So the BM is real with this guy. But luckily for me, I think TF actually kind of beats Vel'Koz in a way. Yes and no. They both have their ups and downs, but as far as my lockdown goes, gold card is going to be big against Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz does not like it when people lock him down at all, so hopefully I can use that to my benefit and lock him down and allow Warwick to close the distance pre-6 ganks, because pre-6 Warwick, pretty useless, so maybe we can get a kill, maybe not. But I'm just going to look to constantly try and counter shove this Vel'Koz, because Vel'Koz actually has tremendous wave clear once he gets some decent mana regen on him and he can spam his W as well as his Q. So definitely going to be pushing out as hard, if not harder, than this Vel'Koz here. Going to go ahead and just blue card the blue buff for Warwick there so I don't lose any mana here, and we will return to lane and hopefully get every single CS, because I don't want to miss anything. Vel'Koz is pushing in a little bit with his autos here, and I'm just going to go ahead and dodge out on his Q there. Got to be mindful of that. Going to try and throw down some harass on him. Going to hit him with a blue card here, and then we will continue to try and last it. Oh god, I ran into that one because geometry. But ooh, missed the last hit, and I'll miss that last hit because of that as well. A little unfortunate. I'm going to actually red card the wave here just because it's shoving pretty hard to me, so I want to do some damage to it. And now that I have level 2, I'm good to go with some decent wave clear here, except unfortunately tower eats both of those potential last hits for me here. Vel'Koz actually missing out on his rift there, but hitting his Q. Good job to him there, getting some nice harass down on me here. But 7 to 6 is the CS and CS count, and we're both actually not doing too well on last hitting. We missed several last hits there. Actually accidentally drew a red card there. I wanted a blue card for the mana refund on it. Great first blood coming out of bot lane Draven there. That's pretty big, getting Draven a first blood. But they ended up actually trading it out for a double kill as well. Throwing out the tri card, and it actually clips Vel'Koz there, doing some decent damage to him, as well as shoving the wave there. That's exactly what I want in a wild card throw. Throwing out a red card, trying to get some damage onto him, but he ends up actually just dodging out on it, so not a big deal there. Gonna throw out the wild card and hitting him actually, so good chunk of damage onto him here. Lee Sin actually is here. I get knocked up. I'm gonna die here. Maybe if I pop a potion, I might live. I popped it too late. Oh, yep, I popped it too late. Anyway, I could have survived easy, or if I should have just flashed anything, but wanted to try and bait it out and paid for it with my life, and that is a well-deserved kill from them. They locked me down. I actually thought Lee Sin might miss his Q because I was actually locked up. Most Lee Sins try and lead you with it a little bit, but good job by the Lee Sin to make sure to hit that because I actually was already stunned. And Vel'Koz actually has Ignite. I didn't even look at that. Normally Vel'Koz brings barrier because he plays pretty far back, but that's just me being ignorant and not looking at summoner spells. So, gonna be a little tough for me here now. Vel'Koz is actually just shoving out the wave. I can tell you that because he just rifted the wave and didn't even attempt to get any harass down onto me. Like so there, and he's just, it tells me he wants to back here. I'm gonna force him back. I don't want him to get the whole wave here, and if he does stay, I might try and kill him, but he does have flash, so we'll see. I end up getting hit by that actually again. Should not have gotten hit on it, and I'm shoving hard because I know he wants to back. I don't really want to give him any free CS at this point, so he is going to go ahead and just W the wave. Not cleared out. Wow, I get hit by everything. And gonna go ahead and blue card, refund some mana here, and while it's shoved, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get some wards out here. I know Lee Sin actually is bot, so I'm gonna save my ward for now. And I will go ahead and ward out in a few seconds time here. Gonna go ahead and throw the red card out as well as tri-card, try and shove it in as fast as possible. He's very and a Vel'Koz without mana is a pretty useless one here. So shoving out the wave, he did just back, and he will now lose that whole wave. And now is my time to ward out and try and get some extra vision on the Lee Sin so I don't die anymore. Very risky for me to play really aggressive now because I don't have my flash and they have a lot of lockdown. So I'm just going to shove this wave really quick here and try and hit level 6 and maybe make a roam into either bot lane or top lane. And you definitely you want to roam a lot. I actually missed the siege minion there. But STF, whenever you're ult up, you should pretty much use it to get a kill. It might be actually a little risky to gank top because Heimerdinger with his turrets is very scary, and he can potentially turn a 2v1 in his favor if he kites around his turrets very well. So definitely need to be careful with that. Dodging out on Vel'Koz Q here, and he's going to go ahead and W the wave and E me as well. Using a lot of big time spells from Vel'Koz here. And he did get his passive down with the 3 combo, so very nice job out of him here. He did hit 6 as well, so I need to be very careful of my placement with his ultimate. So he is shoving into me, gonna go ahead and throw out the Q. Actually hit him, he returns with a Q onto me here. And I threw my blue card too early there. Did not get the last hit on the minion. And gonna go ahead and just shield myself from his Q behind my creep. And we do have a Draven actually trying to roam up from bot lane here. And I get stunned up. And I think he knew, because he just, it's too obvious. He backed off right when Draven got close. And that's a little unfortunate. Draven just coming up from bot lane to get nothing out of it. And Vel'Koz will just back off safely. And I do believe he is getting blue buff from the Lee Sin now. There it is onto him. So I know Lee Sin's in the area, but he's probably going to opt for his red buff pretty shortly here. Did I really not get that siege minion? That kind of annoys me here. But going to go ahead and back, pick up Sheen, and then look to make a play with my ultimate here while the wave is shoved in my favor. And I'm going to go ahead and wait for another health potion, and then we will ultimate out and hopefully catch someone. Probably going to have to go bot lane. And I'm pinging that I'm bot, and actually I already used the knockup, so that is not available to me. And they're both pretty low, so it's risky, but I want to go before Lulu hits 6. And I definitely want to catch someone out here, so gonna go ahead and prep the gold card here and pop the ultimate, and we're going. And just gonna go on Lulu because the Graves actually already quick drawed out of there. And not gonna be able to pick up anyone in the end. Unfortunate. And if my ignite went off, oh my god, the auto attack didn't go. This game sucks. But getting the red, slowing the Graves, he actually flashes for me, won't be able to get me in the end here, and we could potentially turn and take. Got his flash, so that's not bad. And he was not level 6, so I was not afraid of him executing me with his ultimate. He might try and hit it really quick, but in the end does not get it. And it looks like we will be able to pick up the kill onto Lee Sin. Very nicely done. Vel'Koz was just in the vicinity though. He might try and laser beam Draven to death. Hopefully he gets out. Okay. Draven does escape, so overall no kills for us in the bot lane, but we did get a lot of their summoner spells just for me showing presence, and Vel'Koz didn't get anything out of it. He came down, tried to clean up, didn't get anything, and he didn't really shove the wave to my tower. It's just now gonna get close to my tower, and I don't miss any of the CS in the process. Very big for me to not miss anything there. And gonna go ahead and pick up the siege because I want siege minions. And now we're just gonna accidentally lock in a gold card. That's something that Reggie's never said in his life. I don't think he's ever accidentally locked in a gold card. But I wanted a red card there for the wave clear, but only missed a single CS for that, I do believe. And unfortunately, I had to give up my blue just because. Oh, that's. I'm sorry, Timo. I'm coming, friend, but you're probably gonna die. Laser beam? Wow. Vel'Koz didn't ult. Did he ult bot lane maybe? I expected him to have his ult up. I thought he didn't even use it in the bot lane, but that's big that Timo didn't die. That was my bad on the no Mia call there, but luckily enough, he did survive, and he chunked Vel'Koz to the point where I think Vel'Koz actually has to back. So I'm going to prep a gold card, hit Lee Sin with it, and then throw in the tri-card. Guarantees the hit for the tri-card throw. And now we actually see Warwick doing a little bit of counter-jungling. We're trying to get a little counter-jungling in while the Lee Sin is covering here. And I'm level 8, and I'm actually going to opt to tank a point in my E because I really want the attack speed steroid on it, and it actually does a good chunk of true damage if you can combo it with your W as well. Nice 1-for-1 out of Teemo in the top lane. Unfortunately, he will miss out on a lot of the CS there and experience, but Lee Sin coming in here mid. I actually hit both Vel'Koz as well as Lee Sin with that tri-card throw, so pretty good throw out of me here. And gonna go ahead and clip Vel'Koz again with it, so very nicely done from me. And constantly, I stood in that rift, took a little extra damage, but now his stun is down. Maybe Warwick can come in, but I know Lee Sin did back, and he was pretty chunked, so that's always beneficial for me to know. And Warwick trying to make something happen. Bot lane, I'm not sure why he just warded that, actually. I think that might have been a misclick out of Vel'Koz, but don't really need to ward that middle of the lane. There's no one who's going to really sneak up on you. You're going to know it. But Vel'Koz trying to zap me here. I'm actually going to have to flash. I'm going to die. Ooh, calculated. I should have had a stun card up, but for some reason I thought my ignite was up, and I was like, ooh, I could take him. My ignite's up. But it wasn't even close to being up. So I'm going to go ahead and just back. And actually I'm going to wait for my Cirque shoes, because utility movement speed is very good on TF, especially pretty early. So nice job picking up the kill on Graves for Draven here, but it's actually one of the few champions I would say it's acceptable to kind of rush upgraded boots, because he just uses the stats so efficiently here. And then next up for me is Lichbane, and then look for either the Void Staff, Deathcap, DFG, Zonias. I have so many build options I could go at this point. It just depends on the situation of the game, I would say. So gonna go ahead and red card into a Q and clear out basically all of the wave here, and look to get the next wave to the tower, and then hopefully we can roam and pick up a kill with our ultimate here. So Vel'Koz actually just now using his stun up, but unfortunately I couldn't get close enough with my own stun to combo onto him. So good job, good positioning out of the enemy Vel'Koz here. Gonna go ahead and just shove the wave here, get it pushing in, and we will blue card the last minion, get some extra mana onto me, and hopefully my blue is spawning pretty soon, or my blue, like I'm entitled to it, but it isn't mine, but I would like a blue. Gonna go ahead and actually ultimate in here onto the Lulu here, and hopefully the team can follow up with it pretty well here. And nice, bursting her down and actually igniting the Graves here. I didn't want to ignite Graves, meant to ignite Lulu, but she died before I could even do so, which is awesome. But I actually need to rotate back mid. Vel'Koz is gonna get a lot of damage down on the tower, and I don't want to miss out on too much of the wave. And Lee Sin's actually shown up too, so this will definitely be a tower for them. Good rotation out of the enemy team here to pick up that tower. So Warwick is here, doesn't have his ultimate, so we have 0 kill potential, and I'm just gonna go ahead and try and blue card a minion, get some mana back onto me here, and hopefully we can maybe counter shove. But my blue did just spawn, and looks like I will get it, thankfully enough, to Warwick here. Gonna go ahead and just shove out this wave, and then kill the last minion, and we are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and ward this because I don't want Lee Sin to steal it or come close to stealing it. And then gonna go ahead and gold card into W combo and E combo for the blue buff. And maxing W second, obviously, because we're not ADTF and we don't really care for the E, the stack deck component. But Heimerdinger are actually coming down from top lane, signaling to me that they are going hard for this dragon, and they want it very much so. So we have to give it up. No one's really in position. Team, yeah, they should have noticed that, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna take raids because I can, and there's nothing really for me. The wave wasn't to the middle of the lane yet, so I only missed out on maybe 1 CS here. 5 bot, yeah, you should have known it was 5 bot though, that's what I'm saying. We had it warded like the whole way down. But gonna go ahead and just try and clear out the wave, create some pressure while they are dying in the bot lane. And hopefully Teemo can actually take top tower, because we guaranteed lost the Drake here. I'm actually going to be really greedy and stay for this last wave. It'll top me off for Lich Bane, and I can actually take the tower as well. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do both. Very, very greedy, but and there's the knock up. I don't have a card chosen either. I'm taking the tower with me. Yep. I knew I was dead. I was going to take the tower with me. He actually flashed. Vel'Koz, no flash. I did not expect a flash stun out of Vel'Koz. Really nicely played from him there, but makes him a little vulnerable here. Teemo, run! Vel'Koz is coming for you, buddy. So Heimerdinger ulting to clear the wave out, but Vel'Koz is in hot pursuit. Please don't die on me, friend. Oh, the dodges! Oh, this Teemo. Oh wow, he doesn't have a tower, but he's got a lot of shrooms. Hit one shroom. I'm coming in. We got them down now, and they're pretty chunked. I'm gonna go ahead and ult and trying to pick up Vel'Koz here. Gonna go ahead and zap Vel'Koz to death. Try and pick up Heimerdinger. Not sure why I did. Kind of suicided, but I want to kill. I'm greedy. And we'll see what to build next. I could go for Xerneas. Good kill, by the way, bot lane. Picking up a kill as well as the tower, so kills and traits all over the map. I'm not too sure what I want to go. I could go for a lot of things here, but they do have a lot of magic damage as well, so I might opt for a Shroud actually, which is kind of unseen, but our Teemo already has one, Twin Shadows. I might get one as well, but I don't know when I'm going to get it exactly, so for now, I'm actually just going to hold on to my money and try and get another needlessly large rod. I'm probably going to go Death Cap into Void, pretty standard for most casters, and then look to maybe get a Twin Shadows late game, get a little MR on me, as well as the utility from the active on it. So that's what I'll do. I'll do that build. And 129 CS, not the best, but certainly not the worst in the game. Only one other person is beating me, and that is the Dinger Donger, which is to be expected because Heimerdinger likes to farm. Oh my god, I ran into it. I'm so bad against Vel'Koz. Still learning all the geometry. I failed geometry. No, I didn't. But I actually really like geometry as a kid growing up. But Vel'Koz actually getting kicked in from Lee Sin here. He may go down to the death ray. That is unfortunate there, but nothing he could really do. And we actually lose a tower as well. So this is scary. And Heimerdinger hurts a lot. So can't really go in. Don't really have any health. This is just suicide. No one can follow up with you, buddy. Yeah, you're... Oh, Teemo's here. God. If I had noticed that, I might have gone in. But, we can't do anything. Like, we're just too chunked. And that flash, though, I just drew a blue card. That's not gonna be a winner. But again, we should not go in. It's just, suicide. And he might get bursted down here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and... Ah! I'll tank it for you, friend. Oh god, I had to flash out, but I'll take it. I was trying to save Warwick, be the good guy, and luckily we all escaped by the skin of our teeth. Gonna go ahead and pick up a blasting wand here, and they're just 5-manning mid. They have a lot of shields, a lot of mobility, and it's pretty much impossible to fight them at this point, so it's pretty scary. We don't have any really good engage except Warwick running at someone and ulting them, which again isn't even the best engage by itself. So gonna go ahead and just clear out the wave. These hammer turrets do so much damage, it's unreal. And picking them up, and hopefully we can get some control here. I have 2 wards I need to place still, and I want to get them down, try and get us some more map control here. Just gonna go ahead and shove out, or attempt to shove out the wave here. And fail, because I missed some of my Q, but placing the wards down. We have really good Baron control now, and we're gonna start getting Teemo shrooms in as well. So hopefully once Teemo completes his Leandries, we will have a lot of pressure around the Baron area here. Gonna go ahead and just throw out my Q as well as the W combo, and we actually stole red buff from Lee Sin, so that's pretty good. Little bright news for us, and it looks like we may try and take this top T1 tower as well. I have my ultimate up, so maybe I can make a play onto this Heimerdinger here. But we do see Lee Sin is in the area as well. I'm going to go ahead and just cut him off, or try and cut him off. Steps on a shroom. Very nice job there by Teemo, putting that shroom there. He hits his Q on me. He won't come in because I have my gold card activated and ready to go. But we are getting turned on here, and this is looking... I don't know if he needed to flash, man. Nothing really he could have done there. Leave! Do you not see their team? The map presence is real with this guy. Thank you for the Twin Shadows, Teemo, and your shrooms, because they're our saving grace at this point. Gonna go ahead and try and interrupt the Vel'Koz ultimate there, and we will end up just blowing him up. That was exactly what we needed here. And Lulu may be a little trapped, but our Vel'Koz is just opting for the split push from a support, so hopefully she can get something out of it. But again, none of us are really here. We have decent wave clear, and we have a shroom available as well. But they might still try and take out this tower here. I'm afraid for my life. Ooh, if Graves had all, I was going to go down there. Man, oh man, is he low. Why is our Vel'Koz still split pushing? Like, he's the slowest split pusher in the game. I'm going to go ahead and save my money again for a needlessly large. I can't really buy anything with it. I don't want to get void stuff right away, so I'm definitely just gonna hold on to it for now, and hopefully we can make a play with my ultimate. And I did lose blue buff as well. This Draven is risking it for the biscuit, man. Dragon is up. Hopefully we can take this really quick before Lee Sin does spawn. We need some gold for the team. Everyone's just barely behind here. Vel'Koz is warding out, putting out the rift. Not really doing much for him there. I need to be a little careful here. They're not actually on it just yet, so pretty safe for now. Do need the team, however. We still have the Draven Teemo combo up in the top lane. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and actually split push in the mid lane and try and create some pressure away from Dragon while the two Gangaroos in the top lane... Oh, wow. When he smited, the Teemo thing came up, and I thought Teemo stole it somehow. I was like, how in the hell did that just happen? But I have my ult. I can always ult out of here, but I'm just going to probably run out of here. I'm pretty fast, honestly, with these Sork Boots completion, so don't really need to worry about them. So luckily I can just run away and not really force anything. No flash, no ult out of me. And gotta stop Graves. He was split pushing for a while, but he does come up from the bot lane, picking up our vision ward actually. A little unfortunate, but what can you do? And hopefully, okay, Vel'Koz is safe, so I'm just gonna stick mid again, use my good AoE clear with my W and Q and try and clear out the wave here. And don't have just enough AP on me just yet to actually clear the backline again. I will when I purchase my needlessly large rod, however, so I'm getting pretty big. Some decent items on me here. I'd say once I get my void staff, I can pretty much combo anyone on their team, unless Lily is there to ult, which is unfortunate. And a key item she actually just purchased is the Mikhail's Crucible. That's very good against Warwick as well as TF. I need to not get baited by that, because that could be very bad for me if I try and all-in someone with the gold card and then they get cleansed of it. So definitely need to pay attention to that. Gonna go ahead and just clear out these wolves really quick. Might as well pick up some money while I can, never wasting time on Twisted Fate here. He excels at taking side camps with Wraiths and Wolves because of his red card, as well as Tricard Throw. So definitely always make use of your downtime. There's always something you could be farming on Twisted Fate. But 184 CS, actually the most in the game, 2 ahead of Timer, just officially took over that role of most CSer, I guess you could say. But this is where it gets a little stressful for me. Our team has really poor engage and average poke, but it has to be set up poke, and you're gonna die. Ooh, never mind. Very close to death there, but gonna go ahead and throw out my stun card and gonna go in back. I have ult though, so I can always ult back in. They got decently chunked, so did we, however. I'm actually gonna pick up home guards and try and save my ultimate. We do have a massive wave in the bot lane, however, so that is good to look forward to. Coming in with my stun card drawn and ready with home guards. Just gonna go ahead and kill this turret actually, because no one is nearby. And Lee Sin actually opting to come in on me here. Not expecting that. Gonna go ahead and flash the Graves ult and serve. Nope, I thought I was gonna live. The stand aside barely missing out, unfortunately, but maybe we can catch Graves here. Maybe not. We actually do catch him. Very nice job. I'll take that. I forced the flash out of Graves as well, so if everyone gets out alive, not bad. A 1-for-1, I'll take that. And they used a lot of summoners to get me here. Run for. You didn't need to flash. You had a whole minion wave in front of you. This Teemo, though, doing a little reconnaissance here. I like it. But 2-4-1's my score. Not the best score, but again, people are using a lot of ultimates to try and get to me here, so I'll take it. I'll be that guy, I guess. Sometimes you can't have it your way. Maybe I should just go to BK. But gonna go ahead and run top, clear this massive wave, and then hopefully get blue buff. And maybe look to catch someone out with my ultimate. Don't have quite the amount of damage that I would like to have at this point, but I could still combo someone with maybe 2 rotations of my spells here, so not too bad. But again, I don't have that one-shot potential that Twisted Fate is known for having if he is amped up to a certain point here. But gonna go ahead and clear my blue out here, maybe get the smite from Orc. I doubt it. He shouldn't smite because Baron is still up for contention at this point. Picking up the red buff, actually getting a decent chunking from the red. But hopefully I can get these wolves, and he will give them me. Thank you, Warwick. And I'm getting really close to death cap here. Should be able to pick it up with just one more side camp. 840 is the current amount needed here, and I just back friends, yeah. No, I need that creep. Oh, I'm so close. And ready to sign up figures. So I still have to wait another wave. And we do have Teemo off to the side, split pushing again. Trying to create some pressure, but again, they are just grouped as 5. I really want to throw my Q into this wave. Try and get one creep for me here. All I need is one. And he takes it. Are you serious, guy? Stop taking my creep! I want a creep! Okay, I have death cap now. And I have home guard, so I should be able to come back easy peasy, as well as my ult, so that's very nice. But I can't ult. It'd just be suicide to ult into them at this point in the game. So gonna hit my home guards and then come back. Our Vel'Koz dangerously low, however, but Draven getting in some nice poke there. I'm gonna try and hit someone with a gold card here, but they're playing so far back, it's almost near impossible for me to hit anyone with any card for that matter. But we do have a massive wave built up in the bot lane here. I will go ahead and go clear it pretty soon here. Don't want them to be able to rotate and get anything out of it here, so just gonna go ahead and go bot really quick. I have ult, so I should be the one to clear this out because again, I have really good wave clear and I have a way back into the team fights, so that is why. Yo, leave, homie. I got the ultimate. F you, boy. Whatever. They back off, and we do have a big wave in top lane as well. Shroom it up, and we will win. Okay, so we actually see Hammer in the top lane, and the rest of them are pretty scattered everywhere, so hopefully we can get a catch on to someone here. I'm going to go ahead and run at Vel'Koz, but it looks like he will be able to just get out of there before I even come close to him. A little unfortunate, but what can you do? Gonna go ahead and just red card Q, clear out the wave, easy peasy. And we'll just rotate and do the same exact thing to the wolf camp. And just gonna go ahead and destroy this. Shouldn't take any damage from it, and I should regen most of it up from killing the wolf here, so not bad. Just a few hundred health shy of full health. I'll take that. And gonna try and kill Heimer turret, there we go. Sidestepping the Lee Sin Q here. Wasn't sure if that was my Vel'Koz or not. The dunk coming out of Heimerdinger here. Our Vel'Koz flashing out, luckily enough. And there goes the death ray out of Vel'Koz. Not enough to act. Whew. The Graze ult was enough, however, to pick up the kill. Oh my god, their damage is so immense. I need to leave. I have home guard again, so not too bad. But they just have so much poke, it's unreal. And so much catch even, too. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a blasting wand and get the home guard active here. And maybe look to ult in here. Can't really do it. There's no one I can really surprise ult, I guess. But going to try and gold card in on the Graves here. And I'm going to die. Yep. That Lulu ult is Graves' saving grace. But he goes down in the end, luckily enough. And Teemo kiting very well with his shrooms here. But ends up not able to pick up anyone else. So another 1-for-1, except for Vel'Koz dying, but that Draven ult was not even close. Again, enemy team is just pressing their advantages. It's really unfortunate that we have like the worst team comp imaginable when it comes to engaging. So they're just walking all over us at this point in the game. And actually some action up top for this Teemo. Gets sniped in the end by the... Oh, one more shroom. He's trying to back right there. I have my ultimate as well as home guards. This could be a lot of cleanup kills for me here. Pretty scary for the enemy team. I'm going to go ahead and kill the Vel'Koz here. And is my ult in place? There it is. That's a dead Vel'Koz. What? He like canceled my animation. Q, please? No. He like canceled my auto. That was some bullshit. So I knew we were going to end up killing him, but I wanted the kill because I'm greedy. But actually, this could allow us to take a potential Baron pretty easily. We do have Warwick. He's pretty good at taking Baron, and we have Draven, so lots of good damage coming out of us. Even me, for a matter, but we just can't get... Yo, Warwick, come tank the dragon, homie. We're gonna get assassinated by Heimerdinger. Oh, man. Yep, that's what I was afraid of, Heimerdinger. I don't know what Warwick was doing here, like our tank, but we need to be very careful here on this Baron attempt. We don't have too much damage here, and we actually just get chunked off of it. And now it's very scary, because that'll happen. You just get assassinated. That was really poor. We could have easily had it if he just came right away. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but luckily I have home guard, and they actually didn't keep Baron alive. But we don't have vision on it, so that's scary. They could do it right now, for all we know. We do have decent shroomage on it. Oh, they're doing it. 100% they're doing it. Yep. So we know they're doing it now, and maybe we can make a play on it. It's probably already dead, honestly. And gonna go ahead and Q in on the Graves here and actually try and blow him up. Combo with the Warwick as well as the Draven there will end up picking us up a kill. However, the Teemo goes down in the end. Gonna go ahead and try and pick up the Lulu here. Not able to. So close. So many low health targets on the enemy team here. Unfortunately, not able to pick up any one of them. And I do see Lulu backing, won't be able to pick her up in the end, and gonna go ahead and barely dodge out on the Q from Lee Sin here. And we do have them kind of corralled like sheep that they are. And oh my god, that damage, I have to flash out. Gonna go ahead and try and Q onto Jaime here. He will dodge out, but the laser beam should be enough in the end to pick him up. Good job, team here. Gonna go ahead and throw in a Q. Wow, great damage here. Gonna go ahead and stun the Lee Sin. So, okay, he still activates it. That's cool. I thought I made it outplay, but I'm at risk of death here. Gonna go ahead and try and slow him here. I need to just get out. I need to save my life. Hopefully our Vel'Koz can pick him up in the end here. Getting the damage done. Ah, this guy. I can't even go. Like, he'll kill me. I have no mana either. That was pretty crazy. That was intense, man. Draven, oh, the stand aside, not enough to pick him up. Not sure where. Okay, Lee Sin actually just backed out and went to his red buff, I do believe. So that was crazy. Graves is actually trying to do dragon here. I'm gonna try and ult in and steal it with a gold card throw, or a Q rather. But did I not get vision of? You don't get vision of like that anymore. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know that. Unfortunately, misused my ultimate there. When did that happen? I wanted to see Dragon's health, but Graves didn't end up even going to it, so in the end it didn't even matter. But just clearing out this wave, getting enough money for Void, I really want to pick that up. And then I can pretty much combo any of their squishy targets, hopefully, and make some differences in these team fights. We actually won the last team fight, however, but it was very sloppy from both parties, so a little risky. And Warwick actually taking red from Draven here. The only problem with our team is, right now, we don't really have any real big threats. I accidentally locked a gold card there. But clearing out the bot wave, and now I have enough for Void Staff, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. But again, we have decently fed people, but then we don't have like that one shining star. And they're actually on Baron again here, so hopefully we can stop them. Vel'Koz kind of shouldn't have been with me. I was just clearing out and they already pick it up. That's not good. They already pick up Baron, but we just showed too many bot lane and they forced Baron on us, which was easily preventable. to say the least, which is unfortunate. I didn't have my ult either, but and they all get out alive. That's the bad thing. I wanted to maybe get a return kill onto one of them. Hopefully you can survive, friend. We are kind of flanking them pretty nicely here, and maybe we can get a kill onto one of their members here. Lulu actually crucibles herself, but it won't be enough, and my Q, oh so close to clearing. Actually got her ult out of her too. Very nicely done there. Gonna go ahead and stun Lee Sin here right before he kills on a Teemo, and he doesn't get the kickoff. And kill him! Don't let him live. Okay, he dies in the end. Luckily enough. Oh man, I almost rotated back in to try and kill him, but team is just not in a good position at this point in time. Gonna go ahead and actually just run all the way back. Can't risk backing there. Need to get the home guards up and then start throwing in the Qs, clearing some of the waves. We'll probably actually lose this tower still in the end. A little unfortunate, but hopefully... I drew that card way too early. Yep, we will lose the tower. And Heimerdinger just flashing without me even doing anything to him. But his turrets are going to take the inhib. That is OP, man. That's not cool. That's pretty lame. So I'm actually going to go ahead and ult and try and snipe someone here. Heimerdinger, you went the wrong way. You might pay for it with your life. I pay for it with my life. Lol. That was fun. I probably baited myself 100%. Yeah, that was Misaya. 10 out of 10. He's a little bit farmed, isn't he? And he's got a lot of kills on him. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, definitely not anything good coming out of... Don't reach Youngblood. Nothing good coming out of our team play the last 5 minutes or so. Gave up Baron for free and a pretty sloppy team fight. We fought a Baroned up team outside of our base, and then we got split and paid for it with our lives. And I can't make use of my farm because we have no lockdown on our team. It's just pretty poorly composed. And we don't even have any peel, really. And we're not fighting on Team Mushrooms, so everything that could go bad will go bad, as they say. And Heimerdinger's just going to pick up some more farm for himself. Damn, dude. The counter to Teemo is Heimerdinger. Like, make it happen, people. Just get Teemo out of the game. Play Heimerdinger. Unfortunately, not even too sure what we can do at this point. We can turtle, but at one point we're just going to get poked down hard enough and they're just going to destroy us and push. And we can't really force anything onto them because they're way stronger at us, because they do have a lot of more pressure on the map as well with the mid and him going down. They actually have 3 mid, but I should be able to back in time to thwart any of their efforts to try and push onto our Nexus towers here. Gonna go ahead and just red card the wave with a Team Mushroom as well. Our towers take no damage. That's not what I wanted to see though. I wanted Draven to, or Teemo to get a kill while 3 were mid, but they end up losing the 2v2, resulting in a double kill for the enemy team. That's the worst possible situation that we could have had happen there. And we don't have any shrooms either, so really looking bleak for my team at this point in the game. Gonna go ahead and try and pick up the Twin Shadows here. Selling the Doran's Ring to buy a Amp Tome. And I can't even split push either, which is scary because every one of them can kill me. They have, even their Lee Sin, like, he got enough kills early on to give him a Brutalizer, which will make him brutally hard to deal with. And we can't really blow up anyone on their team, which sucks. They just sit behind hammer turrets and kill us. So their team just really outcomposes us really hard, and we're suffering, as you can tell from it, with pretty negative scores from not only me but most of the team actually here. And I'm really close to Twin Shadows, and there's no jungle camps to be found, which I didn't want to have to say that because I wanted money. It looks as though someone tried to touch me. But there we go. Queuing that wave. And now I have enough for Twin Shadows. So hopefully we can have a little more control in team fights with having double Twin Shadows up. And again, just giving me some MR to try and survive some team fights here. I have a decent amount of AP on me, but again, if I can't use it for anything, it's all gone to waste here. Accidentally drawing a gold card again. Can I throw it in time? Nope. Ran out right before I threw it. But Draven actually ulting bot lane, I guess. I'm not too sure what that was. But at this point, I think I'm going to try and split push. Just because I have my ult, I have my flash. I'm going to try and outplay someone who comes to me. But again, they're Graves. He's got a Negatron cloak. And our team's getting engaged on. Just back off. We're going so deep. And he gets insect in. The greed was real out of Draven there. There's no reason to be that far up. Unfortunate. But I already committed to this split push. So I'm going to stay committed to it. And try and get something out of it. Hopefully the team can defend the Nexus turrets here. But again, I doubt it'll happen because they just kind of died for free for no reason. Hopefully they can do anything. And the worst thing they could do at this point is die. But I'm getting decent damage down onto the turrets here, especially with Lichbane. TF chunks towers, so if we can survive, which it doesn't look like we will be able to, I could have made something out of it. Tried to get the best out of a worse situation, and unfortunately can only come up with an inhib, but that will be the game, unfortunately, here. Don't kill me, I'm scratching my head. But yeah, good push, good push. Doesn't matter, the game's over. Oh well, can't win them all. Had a pretty rough landing phase, I guess you could say, but overall, not bad. Like, my score definitely was worse than it seemed, really. We just couldn't really get any team fights, and I died a couple of times trying to save other people and couldn't really ever get a pick off because they had things like Lulu ult and Heimerdinger turrets that just, it made it almost impossible to engage on their team with having only Warwick as our main engager. So really kind of lost to that champion select, which is a little unfortunate, but as always, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and throw it a like. I'll have all my other social media such as Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as Runes and Masteries in the info box below. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time.